Hello, friends. I am Lorena. Welcome back to Care Together. Today we will talk about care giving in sickness and in health. When marriage doesn't look like you imagined. A wedding day is so very special. As a woman, maybe you dreamed about it your entire life. As a man, you pored over finding the right one to complete your family. Marriage vows are among the most sacred promises we make in life. To have and to hold in sickness and in health. These words carry profound weight. Words spoken on your wedding day, amid extreme excitement with family and friends gathered around, their deepest meaning often emerges in the quiet, difficult, and tender moments of caregiving. You stood at the altar once, filled with hope and promise. Maybe your heart raced as you whispered those sacred words. For better or worse, in sickness and in health. At the time, you likely pictured growing old together, hand in hand, traveling, laughing, building a life side by side. What you didn't picture was this. One of you in a hospital bed, doctor's offices, in and out of treatment facilities, looking for a cure to whatever illness has interrupted your life in such a drastic way. One of you waking early to go to work, alone. One of you carrying the full weight of bills, groceries, medications, doctor visits, decisions, and emotional pain. While the other watches helplessly, feeling like a burden. This is not the life you imagined, but it is the one you're living. And somehow you keep showing up. The reality behind the vow is the promise you made. I will love you in sickness and in health, and no one gets to choose what the sickness will be or how long the health will last. But what does remain is the love you swore you would always have. Caregiving is one way that promise shows up. When one partner is healthy and the other is sick, marriage can start to feel lopsided. The balance shifts. The well spouse becomes the provider, caregiver, nurse, and emotional anchor. The sick spouse battles guilt, depression, and loss. Loss of independence, identity, and the ability to contribute. The healthy spouse may feel exhausted, resentful, or even isolated, ashamed to admit how heavy it's become. The sick spouse may feel worthless, afraid they're dragging their partner down. No longer the husband or wife they once were. These feelings are real. But again, you are not alone. I had a friend who was the sick spouse, and she hated to have her husband come home to see her wrapped in the illness every day. So she put on her best lipstick before he came in to provide a glimpse of the beautiful woman that he had married. It was a magnificent, loving, and caring relationship until the day she died. Here are 3 ways to lighten the load without letting go of love. 1. Name the pain together. Open, honest communication is hard but healing. Set aside time, outside of crises, to talk about how you're both feeling. Let the healthy spouse say, "I'm tired. This is hard," without guilt. Let the sick spouse say, "I feel like a burden," without shame. Naming it doesn't break the love, it strengthens it. Use journal prompts or a counselor faith leader to guide conversations if it feels too hard to start alone. Take meaningful pictures. This is part of your journey. Don't let the illness steal the joy of your love for each other. Celebrate your love in ways that are important to you. 2. Find micro moments of us. Again, illness can erase the intimacy of marriage, but it doesn't have to. You may not be able to take a trip or go on a date night, but you can hold hands during a show, pray together, share a memory, laugh at an old photo. These small sparks remind you of your why. Schedule connection time just like you would a doctor's appointment. 10 intentional minutes can make a world of difference. 3. Get support you weren't meant to carry. This alone. No one was meant to be a spouse, caregiver, and full-time provider all at once. Remember, ask for help. Whether it's family, neighbor, church, a caregiver support group, or professional respite care, get help before you burn out. Check in with your church or community center for caregiver networks. Just having someone listen can be a lifeline. A final word. Grace is greater. You may not have chosen this season, but you are walking it with courage and grace. You are not failing. You are loving in one of the purest, most selfless ways. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. 1 Corinthians 13:7. You may feel overwhelmed, but your faith, your love, and your small daily choices matter more than you know. Hold on. Breathe. Ask for help. And remember, you're not walking alone. Until we meet again, take care of your heart and your home.